Welcome back. We are joined by Mike Eppel, hanging out, standing by, sitting by, whatever you're doing there in the basement. Good morning to you. How are you?
The combination of all those things. Good morning, Melanie. How are you?
I'm doing well. And by the way, I saw a clip. What was it? BT Vancouver that our friend Mary Cranston called you Mikey. Did she call you Mikey the other day?
Yeah, she confused Mike and Nike.
Okay, so she
you
just
get
combined.
Mikey, which is the throwback to the 70s commercial of eating.
Yeah.
What was that kid eating back then?
What was he eating?
I should remember this, considering I was born back then.
Oh, you know what? I'm going to say, though, I'm going to start calling you Mikey. I think it's going to stick, Mikey. Let's look at the markets, Mikey.
Yeah, let's not.
No.
No.
Okay, I promise I won't do it again. Sorry.
There you go. It's been done. Anyway, good morning. We're watching markets this morning drop off again. This September sell-off is getting quite significant, Melanie. And, you know, we saw stocks hit records over the month of August. A lot of it was in the tech sector. Apple, Microsoft, Tesla, record. And since then, it's becoming a little bit of a broken record that they're dropping. Tesla was down another 10% yesterday, well off of its recent highs. You know, they had that big reveal of new technologies earlier in the week for the electric car market. And, you know, the talk is, well, it's not coming until 2023, 2024. And so, you know, it doesn't help the earnings right now. State of California just yesterday, in fact, announcing that as of 2035, they're not going to allow the sale of any new gas-powered cars. So you'd think that that should be a boon to the electric vehicle makers. Wasn't so much on the markets, at least, in a single day. And this morning, we're continuing to see the slump. There's been no economic stimulus coming out of Washington. You know, what did we hear from the Prime Minister just last night? You know, the worries about the second wave, closing things down again, the slowing economy, stretching things out. You know, Thanksgiving's maybe canceled. Can we get to Christmas, for goodness sakes,
yes,
for any social gatherings? I mean, it's just on and on and on. And, well, the markets do what they do and react accordingly.
Yeah, we're going to play that clip for you in a second when he talked about maybe we could save Christmas, right? But, you know, there's a lot of debt to contend with that we're watching, obviously. The numbers are piling up.
Well, you know, the comment from the Prime Minister was the federal government is shouldering this debt so that we don't have to. Now, the problem with that is, yes, they can borrow at extremely low levels, you know, on the bond markets. And in fact, our Bank of Canada has been buying up debt by the bushelful. That's how it's sold. But at the end of the day, it's still the public that owes the debt through taxpayers. So are you know, again, just extending things out, which you have to do to some extent, let's face it. But, you know, it's for the next generation and there beyond. You know, it's still debt that is going to be owed. And then do you get into how does that get paid? And what if, and let's face it, when interest rates start to rise, does that not cause problems? I mean, we'd already seen that here in Ontario prior to this, everything that's gone on and interest rates dropping as much as they had. The service costs on the debt in this province were one of the top line items every year in the budget.
Right.
So, again, you got to be careful and have some fiscal targets.
Absolutely. Lastly, for you, we've run out of time, but I want to sneak in more on 5G.
Yeah. Yes. Rogers, our parent company, announcing that earlier in the week, actually, that the expansion of 5G in this province, you know, by the end of the year is going to include another 5 cities, Ajax, Whitby, Grimsby. I think Burlington's in the mix. You know, there's 50 cities plus across the country by year's end. And next month, Apple's going to unveil their 5G phone. So that's the next wave here of the telecommunications wave of technology. So it's going to be interesting to see how all of that is implemented and, again, getting even more faster,
yeah.
more fast
than it had been. Yep.
And Mikey definitely likes it. And it was
Mikey
cereal,
likes. Mikey likes.
It was
All right.
It was life cereal.
Remember
the kid sitting there, he had the bowl cut and he was eating. I can't do the bowl cut.
You know we're going to
obviously.
bring it back for you tomorrow, Mike. All right.
I would hope so.
Yes. Or Blair, one of our viewers, always creates a little. Yeah, it's coming any moment now.
Of course he is.
All right. Have a great morning, Mikey.
Thank you.
Bye.